golden wildfire. The sword swings wide. Despite Flaish's attack, the Federation reaffirms their alliance with the Empire and finally begins their invasion of the kingdom. Seeing that Fargus is readying for battle, Claude plans for a short engagement. With a cunning scheme at the ready, his army trespasses into Fraldarius territory.
Thank you for coming, everyone. Sedith, we are grateful you could join us.
I would be remiss to ignore something that so clearly concerns the Church. We are here to discuss the latest developments in Leicester, correct?
Indeed. I think it's safe to say that Claude's reinvention of the region and collaboration with the Empire came as a complete shock to us all. Thus far, we have been able to dedicate our forces solely to the battle with the Empire in the west. Now we must dispatch troops to the east as well.
The Federation's military force is hardly significant. We shouldn't have to divert much attention from the Western Front.
I would not be so optimistic. Not after what happened in ALL. If you recall, the Knights of Seiros were completely wiped out.
Yes, it was a terrible loss. We didn't even have time to send reinforcements. It still pains me to think on what became of Catherine. We heard her unit encountered the Imperial Army, but the complete lack of survivors strikes me as suspicious.
I see. You believe the Federation may have had a hand in the matter.
Precisely. Furthermore, the territories of Burgundy, Seward, and Albany previously wished to defect to our side, but have since reversed their positions. Perhaps their sudden change of heart can be attributed to this incident as well.
If only we'd been able to welcome those houses to the kingdom, we would have a slightly stronger position in the east.
The Church initially acted as an intermediary with those houses, but I fear it would be too risky to continue now. I'm sorry.
Considering their iffy loyalty, they wouldn't have been reliable anyway. If we'd taken them in, we'd just be regretting it now.
That may be true, but it is yet another card we are no longer able to play. Our options now are severely limited.
All we can do is hold the Western Front, and watch the Federation like a hawk to see what their next move will be.
I know we are not privy to the details of the pact between the Empire and the Federation. But would it be safe to assume that the followers of Seiros in Leicester have abandoned the Central Church in favor of the Southern Church?
They've certainly severed ties with the Central Church, but it seems they have elevated the Eastern Church instead.
And the Empire allowed that?
They must have figured the war was turning against them and made that concession to secure Leicester's cooperation.
The Eastern Church. How is Fargus to survive when we're beset by enemies to the east, west, and even north? I think it is time we devote ourselves to finding an answer to that question.
Well, we've managed to secure the immediate area. I'd say that makes our landing a success.
Clearly, the kingdom was not expecting our sudden appearance this far north.
They sure weren't. A certain somebody's suggestion to take the unexpected route was right on target.
Technically speaking, it was my suggestion.
I was just talking off the top of my head. I didn't think we'd actually be able to invade by sea.
Maybe it was off the top of your head, but I considered a myriad of options before arriving at that proposal.
And we have Nadir to thank for helping us make our sea dreams come true.
Oh, it was easy enough. All I had to do was secure an official order from the king. None of our merchants would dare disobey that.
You managed to convince the King of Elmira to sign off on this?
Convince isn't exactly the word I'd use. I merely placed the paperwork in front of him, at an early hour, when he might not have been fully awake.
You did what now? It sounds to me like he had no idea what he was signing.
It's not as if it's a big deal. We just borrowed a few boats for a bit.
And let's not forget all the assistance Margrave Edmund gave us either.
That's right. Being able to use his ports certainly cut down the length of our voyage.
I'm glad my adoptive father was able to help. Shortened though it was, I can't say my stomach enjoyed the trip.
Good to see you're all as relaxed as ever. But let's get back on task. Our plan's working so far, but we've still got a lot to do. I just hope our little invitation was accepted.
The Srang forces saw our movements just as we planned. They've been inspired to strike, and soon, I expect. It's possible they're already marching on Gautier territory.
If that's the case, then we can't afford to stand around talking about it. We'll head out as soon as we're ready. We'll make our way through Fraldarius territory and strike Ferdiad, the kingdom's capital.
How about this?
What if we did this?
I've got it! You can count on me.
One step at a time.
Oh, it's the captain.
Yeah, handle it any way you want. This should be an easy job for you.
I'll report back when it's done.
Sounds good. We're gonna take care of some other matters in the meantime.
Why are you making that noise, Leonie? You got an upset stomach or something?
No, I don't. You know how the captain and his mercenaries joined forces with us?
Yeah, I'm so glad you get to fight with him again. Oh, wait. This is the first time you two are actually fighting together, right?
Yep. I haven't seen him since we parted ways when I was a kid. I've never been in a battle with him or anything. So, yeah, I'm happy, but... No! I can't take it!
Wait a minute. Is this about his kid?
Yeah. Though we're practically the same age. But only one of us has the captain's full confidence and a cool nickname. We're both mercenaries, for crying out loud, and I was the captain's first apprentice.
But you're not family. You can bet that Jeralt would have trained any child of his from birth. A whole lot longer than you.
Ugh, you have a point there.
And if you want to talk about age, Alois has been with him since their night days. Which means it's likely that he was actually Jeralt's first apprentice, right?
Hey, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
In any case, it's kind of a given you wouldn't be on the same level. I mean, they haven't just studied under Jeralt, they've had years of on-the-job training with him. Plus, you don't have any weird powers.
You mean like you do?
Yeah, but our powers are completely different. To be honest, I want to best the Ashen Demon too. I've been striving to do that this whole time, but still haven't managed to pull it off.
Is that right? You know, even if we teamed up, I'm not so sure we'd win.
I don't know about that. With the two of us together, I think we might actually have a shot at it. In fact, I think my money would be on us. Want to set up a challenge sometime and see what happens?
I'm all for it. After all, the captain has a saying. Better to fight dirty and win than play fair and lose.
Yeah, that sounds like Jeralt. Well, for a mercenary, all that matters is the outcome.
Exactly. You know, I'm really glad you're here.
Same goes for you, Leonie. Now let's stay sharp and show the Ashen Demon up our own way.
Hey, Lysithia. Taking a little break?
Ah, Hilda. Yes, I reached a good stopping point in my latest magical research.
Wow, your dedication to that is really something else. Still, it's break time. Do you want to chat?
All right.
Yes! Okay, hit me with your best gossip.
Well, I heard Holst took quite the active role in our last battle. Your brother is such a valiant warrior. There truly is no end to the tales of his mighty victories.
Yeah, I guess. Though honestly, I care more about him coming home alive and in one piece. He's the head of House Goneril now, so he shouldn't be running around like he's got lives to spare.
With this war going, I doubt he has much choice. All the other nobles are relying on him. We are all envious you have such a powerful and upstanding head of your house. Your land should be in good hands for many years to come.
Speaking of years to come, I haven't heard anything about who the big lug is gonna marry. I mean, it's possible he just hasn't found anyone he likes, but that only makes me more worried.
Perhaps he'd have time to look if he wasn't so concerned about you.
Oh well, he's popular enough with the ladies, so I'm sure he'll be fine. What about you, Lysithia? I haven't heard anything about you inheriting your family's title. Or being involved with a special someone.
Involved? No. I'm simply making my own way as best I can.
Oh, you shouldn't have to do that. What about your family? I'm sure they'd give you a shoulder to lean on.
My parents have already been through a great deal. I don't want to be more of a burden.
Well then, how about me?
What do you mean?
Well, since I don't have to take over House Goneril, my schedule's clear for, pretty much forever. And that means I've got time to help a cutie like you with whatever. I can be your second family.
Right. The thing is, I'm not sure I could do that. Ask you for help, I mean.
Well, it's not like you have to suddenly dump everything on me all at once. We can take it slow. Baby steps and all that.
I'm not following.
Okay, so if we're gonna be our own little family, the first thing we do is try living like one. Maybe we could bunk together, or just...
What are you doing, Hilda?
You're such a hard worker, Lysithia. And I just wanted you to know how proud I am of you. And since I'm your big sister now, you can count on me for anything. I mean it, okay? Anything.
You're treating me like a child. But I suppose I could get used to it.
You're such a cutie. I can't stand it.
Meh.
Let's see.
Good to see you.
Do you have a minute?
You? All right.
Have you need of me?
Doing all right.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Did you know?
Let's see.
Well...
Got a sec?
Whoa!
Unbelievable.
Oh.
Greetings, friend. Greetings, friend.
It's you.
Let's see.
All right.
What's going on?
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Greetings. Let's think about that. I see.
I must be telling you.
Let's see.
Yes.
Impressive. Oh. I see.
I've been waiting.
How may I help you?
So, yeah.
Meh.
Oh, man.
Hey!
No.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Happy. You sure like the outdoors, huh?
I guess you could say that. Probably because I grew up in a forest. Or maybe it's because I was forced to live in Abyss all that time.
Oh, that's right. You were at Garreg Mach too. I wasn't there for very long, but I never would have guessed there was a whole town hiding just below my feet.
Well, it was. I should know. What about you, though? What did you do before hopping into the mercenary business?
Before that? Oh, well... I lived with my mom in a village deep in the mountains. Feels like forever ago now. Oh, I call her my mom, but we weren't actually related. She was more like a foster parent.
So what was she like? I don't suppose she was interested in magical research, was she?
I don't know about research, but yeah, she knew how to use magic.
Interesting. How did you two end up living together?
I don't really know the details. I can't remember anything from before I was with her. Apparently, I was a foundling. Sadly, finding a starving, abandoned child isn't that uncommon. But for her to take me in and raise me as her own, I think my mom was someone special.
Yeah, I guess. She was probably a good person.
Something on your mind, Happy?
I was just wondering why someone who could use magic was living in a remote mountain village.
You know, someone told me one time that she wasn't actually from there. But when I asked her about it, she just gave me this sad smile.
Very interesting.
Seriously, Happy, what's going on? Does it have something to do with my mom?
No, it's nothing. Sorry to bring it up. I was just letting my imagination get the better of me. Sorry if I upset you. Really.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it. No big deal. Besides, I'm sure you had your reasons, right? If you ever feel like talking about it, I'm always here.
Thanks. Just some old demons of mine.
Happens to the best of us. Don't sweat it. You want to head back and get something to eat?
Sure.
Oh, and we can pick some berries on the way. I think I saw some a little bit ago.
What kind? After all my time in the mountains, I'm something of a berry expert myself.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Hi, friend. Let's see. Uh-huh. Long story short,
Hey, you. Well, that's obnoxious.
Right.
Huh.
Hey there. Ha 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 ha!
How goes it? So anyway... I see.
think?
Indeed.
Today I'll show you some moves only us mercenaries can get away with.
I can't wait, Captain.
We got out what we put in. You've come a long way. Think it's time for me to put your training to the ultimate test?
Let's at least wait until I've won a few first.
Yeah, that's enough.
Hey, a new power! All right!
Even a mule will eventually reach its destination.
I think it's making sense now.
I can use this.
I'll take what I can get.
This better not be one of those weird powers.
I am capable of so much more.
How's this gonna help?
How can I help you?
Hey, this is great! I bet anyone would love this stuff.
This is pretty good for merc grub. You could learn a thing or two, Leonie.
I could make something as good as this. No sweat. I've been working on my cooking skills, you know.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
Nothing like good food with my trusted battle buddies. Now, if we only had a little something extra to go with it.
Easy there. You're not exactly made of money. Maybe hold off until after the war.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
Hey, thanks. It's nice to have a friend who knows what I like.
This is one of my favorites. Thank you.
Hey, this is great! I bet anyone would love this stuff.
This is one of my favorites. Thank you. This really makes my day.
Aw, thanks. That's sweet. Food tastes better when you eat it with someone anyway.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Yuri's still not back yet? It's been 5 days. What's this? A letter. Not like him to leave his stuff lying around. I wonder if it says anything about where he went. Well, it's just sitting there. Can't hurt to take a peek, right? Are you well? Eating enough? I worry about you all the time. Thank you for sending money always. I want to see you soon. Huh. Is this letter for Yuri? It's got a different name on it.
Having fun?
Yuri! Wow, you really snuck up on me. When did you get back?
Just now. More importantly, why are you snooping through things that don't belong to you? Choose your next words carefully if you don't want them to be your last.
It's not what it looks like. You've been gone for a while, so I just wanted to see if you were back yet.
Then what's with the letter? Lying doesn't really work when you've been caught red-handed. Never mind. I can't imagine you'd have a reason to pry into my affairs. I suppose this is what I get for taking off without telling anyone. And for being so careless.
Yeah, I thought you'd be the last person to leave something like this behind. You must have left in a hurry.
You could say that.
Was it because of the letter? I assume it's from someone in your family. Maybe a little brother or sister?
My mother, actually. She doesn't really have a way with words, I know. She's always been prone to illness, but lately her condition has grown worse. I try to visit whenever she asks to see me. Obviously, there are times when I can't go, but I have to take all the time I can get, right? I never know which visit will be my final chance to see her.
I understand. Once someone's gone, they're gone. But wait, the name on that letter, is that your real name? So, Yuri's an alias and you're really
No need to say it. And yes, what parent would call their kid by an alias anyway?
Fair point. It's a nice name, though. Why hide it?
In my line of work, it pays to have more than a few names. And don't go telling anyone about this. You won't like to find out what happens if you do.
Okay, take it down a notch. Besides, a threat like that's kinda tempting. Makes me want to slip up just to see what happens.
You don't think I'm serious? Fine then. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
In any case, I am sorry for prying. And for what it's worth, I hope your mom gets better soon.
If it were easy to cure, then we wouldn't even be talking about it. But I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless.
Sun's up already? Good morning!
Whoa! Happy, is that you? Where are you? I'm surprised you knew I was here. You just about gave me a heart attack with that impromptu good morning.
I wasn't exactly saying it to you, Clodster, but... Oh, never mind.
So, you're waking up with the sun, huh? I love it. You're like a step dweller.
And what would that be exactly?
Oh, you know, those folks who live to the east of Fodlan.
But you're also awake. Does that mean you're a step dweller like me?
Hey, my motto is, the early bird gets the worm.
Sounds fake.
Oh, but I said it in my most earnest voice.
And your face betrayed you. Still, it's surprising how easy you are to talk with. I figured a king would be an arrogant blowhard, but that's not you at all. You're a lot more comfortable to be around than the Emperor, or the King of Fargus.
Not sure if that's a compliment, but it's definitely not easy leading the Federation. I could spend days unloading my troubles on you and only scratch the surface.
Sounds like you've got your hands full. Also, please don't unload your troubles on me.
Don't worry, I won't.
Still, if it's that much grief, why not quit? You could have someone else take your place if you hate it so much. I mean, the whole thing was your idea, so you should be able to step aside if you want.
Sure, I suppose I could do that. But that's not the path for me at the moment. The list of things I want to accomplish is as long as my arm, and if I want to see them become a reality, I've got a lot of work ahead of me.
Well then, I guess you've got my support. I mean, all these heady thoughts and ideas are a bit above the level of yours truly. But I can still give support. So, chin up, Clodster. It's all gonna work out. Someone I knew used to say that. A relative, I think? I can't really remember.
Well, I appreciate it regardless. It's exactly the kind of thing I need to hear right now.
In that case, I'll double down. It's all gonna work out.
It sounds even better the second time. Seriously, you should be telling that to everyone you meet.
There you go again, putting others first. Yeah, well, it's all gonna work out, Clodster. I just have a feeling. What's this? A stack of pictures? Let's see here. Cat, cat, cat. Scenery. Cat. Sure are a lot of cats here. Oh, and a picture of me playing with a cat.
Happy?
Hey, Iggy. What are you doing here?
I, just had something to take care of. Nothing important, though. Happy? What are you holding?
These? Oh, I just found them here. One of them is actually a picture of me. I wonder who decided to draw me without bothering to, you know, tell me?
Yeah, that's not very nice.
You know a lot about art and stuff, right? Any idea who might have done this?
Well, it's not easy to determine an artist based on pen strokes alone.
Yeah, not that. I wanted to know if you knew anyone else who drew stuff.
Well, there's a lot of cat pictures, so someone who likes animals, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, it's a lot of cats.
Sorry I wasn't much help. Anyway, I should go.
Wait, cats. I didn't mention the cats to you.
Oh!
You drew these, Iggy. There's no way you could know about the cats otherwise. You lied to me. I can't believe this.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I drew you without your permission.
That's not what I'm mad about, Iggy. I'm just mad you tried to lie to me.
You're right. I did. I'm sorry.
I looked really cute in the picture, so all I wanted to do was say thanks.
You looked cute?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to know who drew it.
So you're not angry I drew you without asking?
Pretty sure I just told you that.
You're right. I suppose I misread the situation.
It's fine. Can I have the picture?
Sure. Keep as many as you want.
Captain!
You again, Leonie? What is it today?
Seeing as you're strong as ever, Captain Jeralt, I was hoping you'd train with me.
Your eyes are playing tricks. I'm an old man. I'd never be able to keep up with you kids at the rate you're improving.
You can't mean that. I'm nowhere near a match for you. But hearing that kind of praise from my hero makes me want to devote myself to training even more.
Aren't you a little old for childhood heroes?
Maybe, but I'm still happy. I worked my whole life to be a mercenary like you, after all. And now I get to fight at your side? Dreams really do come true.
I'm glad. It's not often childhood dreams actually come to pass. I recall you always scampering a few paces behind me as a kid. You'd stare at me and ask all kinds of questions, even when I was clearly too busy to answer.
Well, I was just hoping you'd teach me about martial arts and tactics and that kind of thing. Before your job ended and you left, I mean.
You couldn't have learned much. I wasn't there long. Yet here you are, standing strong and tall. You have no one but yourself to thank for that. You grew up without any guidance from this old captain. I'm glad to call you my apprentice.
Thank you. I promise to make you proud. And one day, I'm going to surpass you. That's my new dream.
That's the spirit.
And I'm not just surpassing you, but your kid, too. I had no idea they were so strong.
Guess the topic never came up when I was in Son. We've both been through a lot.
I'm jealous about all the time you two got to spend traveling together. I bet their strength is due to your instruction.
All I did was teach the basics of merc life. Natural talent's likely behind the swordsmanship and tactical ability.
Which means normal folks like me have to put in 100 times the effort just to catch up.
Don't sell yourself short. I wouldn't have taken you on if you didn't have talent.
And that's that.
That's right, just like I taught you, kid.
No mercy!
Move at my own pace. You're in my way.
Which battle do you wish to reflect on?
Let's do this together! Then I'm not holding back! You weren't ready for me!
Dexter, I bear you no ill will, but it was your choice to come within striking distance.
You left the Knights all race?
I'll take point.
That's a surprise.
I could say the same of your sudden departure. But regardless, here we stand as enemies.
「
Why isn't he tired? How am I supposed to face Fleisch and the captain now?
You're battling Jeralt's mercenaries after all. And this Fleisch person, are they an Imperial general?
You did well to survive. We're currently trying to pin down the mercenaries.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Just do as I planned.
I shall take it from here.
Mercenaries location.
Stand back.
Do you know anything about it?
Yes, my lord. It looks like they've taken up a position in the forest.
How dare you point your weapon at such a pretty face? Here I thought I'd feel something. I might actually kill you this time.
Kill me? Wait, who are you again? Yuri! What are the odds? Fine choice.
Oh, great. The shady lady. You're the last person I wanted to run into out here.
Merely a precaution.
Seeing as I don't want to fight you, Yuri Bird, what say we call this whole thing off?
Hey, I don't want to fight you either. But when I take a job, I always see it through.
So what do you say, Yuri? Want to finish what we started?
Sounds good. Bring it on.
I've heard that Randolph's younger sister is also in the Imperial Army. Maybe that's who this Fleisch person is.
Then she's here to avenge her brother. Can't say I blame her.
It still does. Just stop being so pathetic. I know you don't really want to die here.
Well, when you put it that way. I guess I would prefer not to get butchered.
Let's move.
Let's move. We can do this.
No worries. You're mine.
Telling me happy.
I love being with my Coco.
Likewise, my dear happy. Beg forgiveness.
I've no grudge against any of you, but I'm on the job. If you don't want to die, I suggest you get out of here. Now!
Captain, it's my duty to stop you.
Give it up already. There's no way you're gonna beat me.
Here. Witness the glory of House Nouvelle.
Seems like fighting's all I do these days.
Did you see that? Gotta keep pushing myself.
That should come in handy.
There you are, Lawrence.
What is it you need now, Balthus?
I want to talk about the debt I owe your father. We never settled that, and I'm thinking I should probably pay it back.
Ah, that. Well, as head of House Gloucester, I have determined you no longer need to repay it. Judging by the specifics of the requests, I highly doubt my father ever expected recompense.
Oh, would you look at that? The current Count Gloucester sure is a generous sort.
You have saved me countless times on the battlefield since joining our army. Asking a comrade in arms for mere coin when I owe them a life debt would only sully the good name of House Gloucester.
Well, I still appreciate it. So, does that mean I can just drop the whole investigate Claude thing? I mean, I've already dug up an entire mound of dirt on the guy, but I'm happy to let it all go.
That is dangerous information to have on our king. Destroy all record and speak of it to no one.
You sure? There's some real juicy stuff in there. Your head would probably pop clean off if I told you.
I admit that my curiosity is piqued. Oh, what to do? In that case, Balthus, hold this information of yours tight and make sure it lands in no other hands. When the time comes that we need it, I will take it into my possession.
When you need it? What's that mean?
It is quite possible that I will become the next king after Claude. You take good care of it in the meanwhile. All for the sake of Lawrence Hellman Gloucester!
How the heck did I end up having to help you?
My apologies. Will you not be assisting me? Though you may be only a former noble, I have the utmost trust you will not betray me after my having cleared your debts.
Not too happy about this, but I am glad to have one less debt on my plate. Still, looks like I've landed with a real scoundrel. If only he were a lady instead.
Let's earn our keep. Everyone. Initiating the operation. I'll help you out.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't.
All right, here I go. There's no...
With me!
Yeah, you can count on me and my muscles.
Not a problem. I've got this. I have
Oh,
your
we can
back.
skip my turn, you know.
The stronghold's ours.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, here I go.
Are you prepared?
All right, here I go. There's nothing to...
Take a breather. Let's link up. I need your strength. You got it. Let's go. I've got you now. Not a problem. I've got this. Not a problem. I've got this.
Switching it up, huh? That's enough, right?
I'll have my fill of bloodshed!
That went perfectly. All thanks to me, of course.
We need some help, and fast!
It's my turn. Get ready! Watch me flex! Did you see that? My muscles always win the day. All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't...
My turn.
More bitter than black as coffee.
Alright, who's next?
I gotta keep up with you. Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. No escape! Wounds are severe. I have to fall back. Initiating the operation.
Alright, here I go!
Nope. Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Yeah, let's. Don't worry.
My turn.
Retreat! Hey, that went pretty good.
Don't lose! Wounds are severe. I have to fall back. What next? Let's fight together. We need the Ashen Demon! With pleasure. It ends here! Let's go, everyone.
It's my turn! We'll hit him as one! Did you see that?
Wait, you're asking me? Out you go!
I'll win the next one, too, if I just stay focused.
Not really what I was hoping for. See? I can pull my weight too.
The Sreng army aims to strike? But we just drove them back a few months ago.
The last incursion involved only a portion of their might. This may be the work of those who did not take part in the previous attack.
Fortunately, it would seem their forces are few in number. Even so, we can ill afford any interference with the Margrave's work.
It's been almost 14 years since King Lambert and I fought the Sreng armies together. They have always been a warlike people. If they've learned that Fargus is in crisis, they would jump at the chance to take advantage of it.
So then the question is, who informed them of our current difficulties?
Are you in here, Boar? We've got a problem.
What is it, Felix?
The Federation army has invaded Fraldarius territory. They're marching westward as we speak.
The Federation? But how? I thought our eastern border was sufficiently prepared.
They came by sea in giant ships and took over a port town on our eastern shore.
Since when does Leicester have a navy capable of transporting a full army?
That's what I'd like to know. But whatever the answer, they're here now.
No matter how big the ships, there are always limits to how large a seaborne invasion can be.
That's true, which means they'll want to avoid any unnecessary conflict. I would expect them to march directly west.
So they're going for the capital then. We need to stop them before they reach it. A job for the Shield of Fargus, if I've ever heard one. I'll go home and get ready to intercept them.
Your Majesty, I ask that you permit me leave to do the same. As the former Lord of Fraldarius territory, I cannot turn a blind eye to these interlopers.
Understood. I will send you some of my personal soldiers as reinforcements. Just promise me you'll both come back alive.
Greetings!
Ah.
Let's earn our keep.
I shall...
I'm on it. I'll lend a hand.
Not a problem. I've got this.
All right, here I go. There's nothing...
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot fulfill my noble duty.
Yeah, you can count on me and my muscles.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing...
I'm dragging the others down.
All right, here up there's no...
This stronghold will fall.
More bitter than blackest coffee.
Not a problem. I've got this.
My turn at last.
We did it!
Now it is my turn. I will...
All right,
You won't have to take things from
Victory is ours for the taking!
Looks like that's it for us.
That was nothing.
This stronghold is worthy of my protection.
I won't let anyone take it back.
Can't let it end like this.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I...
All right.
Take a breather. You got my back?
Together, everyone!
We'll do it together! I've got you now! You've done that. I give you my thanks.
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
Not a problem. I've got this.
It's my turn at last. Now, let us bring it down. There is...
Can't
boys a panic right now.
It's nothing to boast about. Now it is my turn. My turn? Take this! Out of the way! None shall surpass me! What an offensive sight! Be gone! Now it is my turn. There is nothing...
It's my turn!
Do not underestimate me.
I gotta keep up with this.
Take a breather.
Alright, here I go!
Is that all we've got? Out of the way! Would you expect any less of me?
Get ready! There's
my turn at last.
That went pretty good.
We have done it! Thanks. Let's link up.
I'm on it. I move at my own pace.
You're in my way.
Take a breather.
Together, everyone!
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
It was never in doubt. Not too shabby for an old-timer.
I won't let myself stop here. This'll help me break new boundaries.
I've got an idea. I'll get everything ready.
So, what do you think?
Well, hello there. Is that the one? but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Thanks a bunch.
Horses, Maybe let's try to keep the riding part of this ride short and sweet. About time you showed up. Hey, this place isn't half bad. When night falls, I bet you can see every star in the sky. Even if I wasn't born with this face, I would have found some other way to make it big. All I care about is that my mother can live out her remaining years in comfort. Thanks. I hate being made to sing in front of others. Remember that. Thanks. You're pretty lucky, you know. I normally charge money for folks to gawk at my face like that. When you're in battle as much as we are, it's hard not to neglect your hair. The never-ending struggle. I actually used to be known for my slender figure, but I've put on a lot of muscle in the last 2 years. Thanks. I'll take good care of this. Well, that was a good... Achoo! If I'm not careful, I'll quite literally have a mess on my hands.
You ready for this?
Come at me! No hesitation! You actually managed to dodge that.
Not sure dodge is the word I'd use. I just let my power loose without even thinking. Guess I'm still no match for you.
Give yourself a little credit. It took everything I had to keep up. If you could avoid an attack like that, then you're easily on par with me.
But you barely even used your power. You know, the one that throws off your enemy's perception or whatever? I wouldn't have stood a chance if you hit me with that.
So you've noticed it?
How could I not? We've fought about 1,000,000 times by now. Your power's not exactly visible, so it's definitely tougher to catch on to than mine. But I've experienced your kind of beatdown firsthand, so I'm painfully aware of the damage you can inflict.
Sorry about that. I couldn't afford to pull any punches back then.
It's fine. Water under the bridge. So, have you had your power for long? Where'd you learn it? I was kinda wondering if I could pick it up myself.
I only became aware of it when I was fighting hard against you. But I don't think it's something a person can learn. Even I barely understand how it works.
Right, gotcha. Sounds like we're in the same boat then.
Yes, just two strange people with even stranger powers. And I'm not only talking about your sword. Do you ever feel like there's some sort of mysterious presence within you?
Oh,
It's just that sometimes it's hard to tell what you're thinking. Like you get distracted by something from time to time. Almost like you're talking to someone else inside your head.
Are you asking because that's what happens to you?
No, it was just something I noticed. I simply thought I'd ask.
If you say so.
Oh, hey. You fishing too?
Yeah.
Ease up, kid. We're on the same side now, remember?
I know. Guess I'm just not used to it yet.
We're not getting paid to kill each other anymore. We can just sit here like normal folks and catch some fish. You're a mercenary, right? For us, there's no such thing as friends or foes once that contract's paid.
Yeah, I know that too. You, don't remember me, do you?
Should I?
I used to run with Burling's mercenaries.
Burling. Ah, yes. That woman was an army unto herself.
Yeah, but you and your company wiped us out. My captain, my comrades, every last one of them died in that battle.
So that's what this is about. You have a grudge against me?
No, I don't. Wouldn't be much of a merc if I held a grudge against everyone I fought. But it was tough at the time. I really liked that scruffy crew. All of us got along, even the captain. They were the best group I'd ever been with. After what happened, I made myself a promise. I was gonna get stronger, and someday I would defeat you and the Ashen Demon.
But we're allies now, so you're gonna have to let that go, huh?
Looks like it. But you know, part of me is relieved. I don't think I could have beaten the Ashen Demon anyway.
Hey now, what about me? Or are you saying you could take me?
Won't know unless I try. By the way, for a regular guy just catching some fish, you haven't even got your hook on.
Yeah, well, these old mitts aren't exactly made for tying tiny knots.
Give it here. I'll do it.
Not half bad, kid. Thanks.
People call you a legendary mercenary, but you're a lot less dexterous than I imagined.
Legendary is what they call dead people. I'm still alive and kicking, you know. Hey, and about what happened with Burling. I'm sorry. The whole thing was just two minor lords trying to get the better of each other. If Burling hadn't come for us, we could have avoided all the bloodshed. But she came roaring in, yelling that she would take us down and make a name for herself. My kid couldn't afford to hold back at that point. I know that doesn't make it better, but I hope it helps.
What's done is done. You were just doing your job. I know that.